I will go to the next speaker. We are just running. We are already kind of nearly 48 minutes there. Next is their post pathway is registration via post-graduation pathway. If you have done certain qualifications after MBBS, those are recognized by Irish Medical Council. And I will invite Dr. Likaur Rehman for that. I will request Dr. Rehman to unmute yourself, please. And please check if you can share your screen without being acting as a host or not. So Dr. Rehman is in Ireland from last 5 years. He is working as a neonatal registrar in Galway University Hospital, Ireland. And he is also the General Secretary of APS Ireland chapter. Dr. Likaur, please go ahead. If you have any difficulty in sharing screen, please let me know.
I have, thank you, Asif. I have a difficulty in sharing it. I say you need to make me a host before I can go on to this step.
Here, you're the host. And please, I will say you that when you're doing that, please follow. If someone is in the waiting room, please allow him over. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Second, I just allowed people to come in.
Hello.
Hello, yes, I can hear you, Dr. Lika.
Thank you. Did you guys can see screen on your devices?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Thank you so much.
I'm reclaiming host as well, Dr. Lika.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks everybody, and especially the apps EU Ireland chapter for arranging this important and valuable information for our colleagues in Pakistan and all over the world. Yes, Dr. Asif has mentioned already that my name is Dr. Likaur Rehman. I'm a senior registrar in pediatrics in Ireland. I've been working for the last 5 years. And good afternoon to my colleagues in Ireland, and good evening to my colleagues in Pakistan. So the topic for me today is postgraduate route to general registration with IMC. So it will be a very short presentation, and hopefully you guys will get to know valuable information. So basically, what is higher qualification route? It is an alternative route for registration in the journal or training specialist division of Irish Medical Council for those who had an accredited and recognized higher qualification from certain countries recognized by IMC. What is the criteria that you can fit in yourself in the higher qualification route and to get an Irish Medical Council registration? One needs to have both 1 and 2. So the first one is mandatory, and the second one has 2 options. So in the first one, you needed to have a higher qualification listed on IMC website. The link has been given at the end of this presentation, and you need to have either internship of at least 12 months, which comprised of minimum 3 months in medicine and 3 months in general surgery, or you need to have a completed minimum 3 years in an accredited training program. And that training program is basically that you can get a letter from your body responsible for overseeing the training, confirming satisfactory completion of 3 years program. And you can send this to IMC and they can verify it. What are the benefits? Basically, the important thing that the higher qualification route as compared to the, like the internship exemption, the other route that you can go through IMC. So the best, I think the most important thing that you are exempted from press. And the second thing is that you can enroll yourself to the training specialist division after contacting with the IMC. And the third thing is that if you cannot qualify through internship exemption route, especially those guys who has done internship before 2009 and 8. So this is the best route for them. So you are and one of the most important thing in this higher qualification route, which is not available in the other route, is that if you come through this route, so you don't have to wait to start your alternate route to the specialist register or to become a consultant. And this includes total 5 years post-graduation. So your work start and counting, your experience will counting from the day one while you land in Ireland and start your work. And you can become a consultant through this route. So next thing is that the post-graduate qualification specialties, what specialties are under accredited under higher qualification route to get an IMC registration. So this is a list of that specialties, and you can find, I have sent a link at the end of my presentation. You guys can check it as well. So common and major specialties are all included in this. I think the main thing is that only in Pakistan, anesthesiology, the post-graduation degree in anesthesiology in Pakistan is the only degree that is accredited to go on to the higher qualification route and to get IMC registration. Apart from that, you need to have membership or fellowship of Royal Colleges and of certain countries, that includes Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. The memberships and fellowships degree of all those countries are acceptable. And the only acceptable postgraduate degree from Pakistan is anesthesiology. That's the only FCPS degree that is recognized. For take-home messages for our experienced fellows, that if you have done a post-graduate degree, which is FCPS or MD or whatever degree you have done in Pakistan, and your internship is before 2008 and not fulfilling exemption criteria, so that is the only route left over for you. And apart from press exam, you can do it, but higher qualification route will save your time, and you can uplift yourself to the consultant route in Ireland if you completed post-graduate degree or membership degree or higher qualification route to the IMC. And that is something that you can move on and instead of the press exam. Especially nowadays that because of COVID, that press exam is a big problem, and the people are not getting allocations for their exam seats. Take home message for new fellows. Yes, very important that my colleague, Dr. Hassan, has already mentioned a lot valuable information, and my other colleague, Dr. Aisha, will tell you guys about the FCPS. So for our new fellows who are in the FCPS training in Pakistan, so CPSP route, I think, is the best route for you, and it opens massive, doors, a lot of doors to further progress your career and to get experience anywhere in Ireland and other countries. So CPSP is the best route, and my other colleague will deliver valuable information in that after me. So in case if you have applied IMC to internship exemption while waiting, complete your membership exams. This is very important. I say that I mentioned earlier that the membership exam will save your time and effort. If you land with the membership exams, you can start your alternate pathway and you can become a consultant after doing rotations of 5 years in Ireland. The I say that question that is asked by everyone, and also a lot of ambiguities, is the English language requirements. So it is same for all routes to IMC. Either it's a higher qualification route or internship exemption route or a press route. So you need to have English language requirements, and Dr. Erson has already mentioned in the previous slides. And you need to have an active even English requirement before joining here. And you need to work for continuous 2 years if you want to apply for training. And that score will be acceptable, the previous score as well. So this is a link. You guys can check it further on if you want to have more information on the higher qualification route. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and it will help you in future. Thanks.
Just one question, Dr. Lika. There is a Mr. Imtiaz Khan. He has requested that, he said he has done MRCPI pediatrics. Is he accepted via post-graduation qualification pathway?
Sorry, Dr. Asif, he has done MSCP.
I pediatrics.
No. Yes, sure. Membership of any kind of countries, UK, Australia, UK, especially UK and Ireland, is acceptable as a post-graduation route.
Yeah.
Not UK, but for Ireland, it is acceptable.
Yeah. So, Mr. Imtiaz, MRCPI Ireland Pediatrics, in our view, for our information, we think is accepted for registration. But again, as we said, repeat again, that you have to contact Irish Medical Council and send them an email to get final confirmation before you really start your planning. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has said, like Imtiaz Khan said, he has no house job in surgery. I think there is no criteria for a surgery house job to be done. Is it? Anyone knows if there is really a criteria that if someone has post-graduation qualification, but they don't have house job in general medicine or general surgery, can they still come or not? I think that can be an issue, isn't it?
To the best of my knowledge, you need to have at least 3 months of general medicine and general surgery, and but you can better contact them because they have changed a few things regarding to apply for training or regarding to get an IMC. So they have changed few things. So it's better to email them as well. But to the best of my knowledge, you need to have 3 months in general medicine and 3 months in general surgery at least with that higher qualification degrees.
Next question, this last question we're taking for your presentation. Siti Munira Ibrahim, so sorry if I'm pronouncing any names wrong. She has said for MRCS, if someone has completed part A and B, but hasn't completed the full membership, they are accepted, yes or no?
I think they are not accepted. You need to have a full degree to go on to this route. Yes, that is what I think.
So any qualification has to be complete. You must have a certificate in hand that need to be verified by either EPIC as well, and then only you can apply. There is, if a part 1, part 2 incomplete qualification of any sort is not acceptable.